our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just the perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Social Beaches. We have a fun one for you today. I'm Carolyn Smith.
And I'm Kellie Bowling.
And we sell real estate here in Brevard County, Florida, along the Space Coast and into Indian River County, the Treasure Coast. So if you would like help with real estate, either buying or selling, we would love to help you. You can reach us at 321-422-2160 or email us at hello@coastalestateteam.com.
And today,
Fun.
this is really fun. And we're going over some laws that are still on the books, but likely not enforced anywhere, in Florida specifically, that are just funny, dumb laws.
Yes.
And I'll start out with, this is really important. You got to keep this in mind.
I love this one.
If you are going to be outside in public, you cannot fart just specifically after 6 p.m. It's illegal to fart in any public place in the state of Florida after 6 p.m. I saw some other variations.
At 5:58, it's okay.
Yes. I did see some other variations. It said only on Thursdays after 6 p.m., so I'm not sure what's true and accurate. I tried to look up the statute number. I could not find the statutes for any of these, but like they're on all these websites. So.
They are.
Yeah, so just, if you're going to have baked beans, just stay home, okay?
Stay home. I love that one. Then the next one, it is illegal to sell your kids for extra cash.
Oh, gosh. Darn.
In case you didn't know, okay, so what does it say? Is against the law to sell your children in the state of Florida. Of particular note, however, is that this statute doesn't even mention if it's also illegal to sell someone else's children.
So you
That
could
is
strike
awesome.
a deal with like your friends and be like, I'll sell yours if you sell mine.
I'm sorry. You guys, these are so funny. And there's ones for the United States too. But yes,
these are. We were specifically wanting to talk about dumb laws in Florida.
Yes. And you got to wonder, somebody
Why
did
is this a
something
law?
dumb.
Oh, for sure.
Somebody did these dumb things or
like
something
the next
happened.
one. You must pay at a meter for not only your car, but also for your elephant. So when you're riding your elephant to Publix or your gator, your pig, your horse, or if you're going to ride your riding lawnmower, that would be more feasible, to a location in Florida that has metered parking, you have to pay at the meter.
Yes.
It specifically states that the owners of animals like elephants and pigs must pay at the parking meter. So if you're riding an elephant to Publix and there's metered parking because you're downtown somewhere, make sure you pay at the meter.
Was the circus in town? I mean,
It was Barnum and Bailey. They're absconding their parking fees.
Sorry, but you have to wonder, when they're, you think about, it's a very solemn thing. It's very serious. They're making laws or introducing laws. Who even introduced this as a law? It wasn't laughed out of the place.
Right? I feel like some of these have been on the books since the 1800s. So to be fair.
But who was riding an elephant in the 1800s?
I don't even think that was a thing.
And they didn't have parking meters.
Or a pig. Or a gator. A gator. Did that happen before?
They didn't have parking meters. I'm sorry. This is funny. Okay, I got to do the next one. It is illegal for unmarried women to parachute on Sundays.
Only Sundays.
Only on Sundays. It's not just illegal, but highly illegal for unmarried, and this is only for unmarried women.
Yes.
So if you're married, you can parachute
fine.
on Sundays. And it says, I don't know if this is just a way to prevent women from having fun on Sunday, or was it an agenda by the men to have the women take care of the kids on the weekends when they had all the fun?
That's likely the reason. And it is important to consider that back in the days, most legislators were banned.
Yes.
So there you go.
Unmarried women.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, if you live in Tampa, this is really important to take note. It is illegal to eat cottage cheese after 6 p.m. on Sunday. And, with the recent cottage cheese trends that are all over the place.
It is a huge craze.
Cottage cheese and
Have
mustard.
Have you tried the cottage cheese
no.
and mustard?
No, I don't like cottage cheese.
So let me just say, I've always liked cottage cheese. I grew up, my mom, we had one night a week, we did she did cold plate, she called it, and we had cottage cheese and other
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner. We had girl dinner, and we had cottage cheese. So I've always liked cottage cheese, but I'm just afraid, and I keep saying, just try it.
I love mustard.
I love mustard.
Just the
and I'm
cottage cheese,
the whole idea of mixing the cottage cheese and the mustard, though.
You're gonna have to try it because if you can do cottage cheese, I feel like you could add mustard.
I'm gonna bring it. What I'll do is I'm
bring it in.
I'm gonna bring it in.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like a little bento box.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring in all the things. What do you have to have? Like hearts of palm and
you have to have like broccoli or cauliflower.
Okay.
You got to have like carrot.
the chicken sausage. A chicken sausage. Yeah.
And then you need fruit, but not dipped in the cottage cheese. So you have to have some fruit too, but you don't dip that in the cottage cheese and mustard. Yeah.
So I'm going to put it together, and I'm going to make Kellie try it too. Kellie's going to try.
I will sacrifice myself.
And we'll video that. Put that on our page.
So yeah, if you're going to eat cottage cheese after 6 p.m. on a Sunday, do it in private so that you don't get caught.
Okay.
They think back in the days that any Sunday-oriented laws were enacted to make sure that people went to church. Because God knows, if you're eating cottage cheese at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, then you definitely could not be at church.
You couldn't be at church because you...
All right. You got the next one.
It is illegal to shower naked. Is that true? Is that a real law? You found that
That's
one?
what it says.
Kellie found this one.
This is an old one, I'm sure.
This is just outright weird. The whole point of showering is cleaning up the body. Yes. It is illegal to shower naked. Is that on Sundays too? Or
no, that's just all the days. I feel like this was maybe when they had public bathhouses or something.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know. We don't have a whole lot of background on the origins of
I don't know if people are breaking in like the cops are coming because we're showering naked. Like, oh, you are showering naked.
Yeah, these are definitely not enforced, but at some point they must have been. The next one's great. And because we live at the beach, I'm sure many of us have broken these laws.
Yes.
It is illegal to sing in a swimsuit. So if you want to do karaoke on the beach, you better cover up.
So all those beach bars, by the way,
right?
You think about all the beach bars that have like the karaoke
and people dancing.
Yes.
And it says it's generally not applied. I would imagine that it's never applied, but okay.
Especially on a Sunday.
I guess if you're a police officer and you see somebody that you just really don't like and you catch them doing it, maybe you could technically arrest them.
How do you get a law off the books? Like,
so there was a legislator from here, Mitch Workman, who was petitioning the House, Senate, whatever in Florida, the people that do the lawmaking up there, to pull some of these off, like specifically the one about how committing adultery is illegal.
Parking your elephant.
He didn't care about that one. He was more worried about the committing adultery one being illegal. Because, you know, I mean, a lot of people could go to jail for that.
A whole lot.
So that was important. But I don't know what happened with that. Because I didn't read that much into it. And I did not fall into that rabbit hole.
That's a rabbit hole for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horse theft is punishable by hanging.
Still on the books, as that is the punishment if you steal a horse.
I don't know if we even have okay, so here's the question. Is hanging legal in Florida? Because if hanging is not legal. Like
that's not a way that people are punished anymore because that's way old.
Yeah.
I can see like maybe back in the olden days where they did such things.
Yeah.
It's just terrible. I can't even imagine.
That's horrible. And people went and watched.
Like Handmaid's Tale.
It's disgusting. It is like hands.
Yeah.
And and you're stealing a horse. I mean,
now
it's
if
not
you steal a horse, like you might get a fine or something. Like
it's a bad thing. You don't want to steal someone's horse. Don't steal. Do not steal. Steal. Isn't that like
stealing is like
that's like one of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do not steal. Thou shalt not steal.
Right. Well, lastly, this is really hard to understand how this happened, but you cannot park in an intersection. Really, no shit, Sherlock. Like, you're supposed to be driving in those things.
Yeah.
You know? So don't park there. So, someday somebody just decided, oh, this looks like a good place to park because all those spots are full. Yes. What in the world? All these laws were created because somebody did a thing.
Somebody did a thing. And then somebody did a law. But then the question is, like, it's like cleaning up. It's like cleaning up your computer or cleaning up your voicemail.
Those old files.
Yeah, you got to delete these old things.
I wonder, like, if we could just maybe. I feel like sometimes they leave them on just purely for entertainment purposes. So
that actually is kind of fun.
This is what we're doing. We're entertaining ourselves.
Yes, we're entertaining.
So I would love to know if you live not in Florida and your state has some crazy funny law, please tell us about it. We want to hear. I would love to hear.
And we'll do like an update. Yeah, we'll do an update one. So that's fun. Anyway, otherwise. We are looking for more fun topics, so we really do want y'all. You've been great. We've been getting some like really good comments.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
and there's a few that we have to wait for like data to come out and get released. For certain things. So we will be doing some updates on past ones, but we just have to get the data from the official sources. So,
but if you have something funny you want us to talk about, we love the fun. We love talking about real estate.
We don't want to be boring all the time. Just some of the time.
It's not boring.
It's not.
But sometimes.
Sometimes it can be.
Yeah. Okay.
The technical stuff.
All right, y'all. We will see you next time. We hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you later.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Sunny days, no clouds in the sky.